Yo, what's going on guys? From the video, I'm going to show you how to master and play my boy Echo. In my opinion, it's literally one of the most underrated defenders in the entire game. I'm going to show you how pros, especially pros, play this operator. We're going to be going over every single thing you need to know. So from the loadout to the gameplay tips and tricks and every single thing you need to know about the operator, about how to play him is going to be right here in this video. So let's get straight into it, guys. We're going to loadout. Let's go. So the best pro loadout for Echo is gonna be, let's start with the prime weapon, of course. It's gonna be look at my grip here, guys. 3 black guys is on his guns. I mean, what can I say? I'm just built like that, I guess. But yeah, so for the prime weapons, we're gonna go over what to choose. So there's the shotgun, and then there is the SMG. And the obvious choice here is the SMG. You never see this shit used. I mean, it's an alright shotgun. Who is it? Amaru also has this shotgun. For her, it's a little bit more used, but since the playstyle fits her. But as a defender, shotguns are, there's only one like good viable shotgun, which is the mute small shotgun. I'm going to use it as well. That is the most only viable shotgun based on defense, but on Echo's playstyle especially, we're going to be wanting to run the SMG, and I actually got this black gas for him yesterday. And the best loadout, I'm going to be over both PC and controller loadouts for the Echo. So the attachment, since all defenders got the ACAC removed, we're going to be over going over what attachment to use for him. So the most dominating scope for all guns basically is Holo A, especially in Pro League. I mean, you can also see some where she used like Red.C or Reflex B or even Holo C in some cases, but Holo A is easily the most dominant and best scope. So I do not want to see you using a Stormtrooper shit like this. I mean, what the hell is this shit? Put on the Holo A, man, that's the only option. And then for the vertical grip, if you're on MNK, you're gonna be using the vertical grip. But if you are on controller, you're gonna be using the horizontal grip because recoil is the easiest thing ever on controller. And then for the laser, it's pretty much personal preference. How you can manage this is if you like to un-ADS and ADS a lot, so like ADS, un-ADS, un-ADS, or if you like to just like aim in all the time and check angles like this. If you do not un-ADS and ADS a lot, if you just like to hold angles and keep it scoped in, you're not gonna be using the laser. But if you like to un-ADS and ADS a lot, which is probably most of you in the MNK, you are gonna be wanting to use the laser. But most of the controller guys, you're probably not gonna be wanting to use the laser. But it depends on your playstyle. It's kind of more aggressive versus passive, or not even that. Just if you like to un-ADS a lot. And then for the drip, you can do whatever you want, of course, but for me, I have the black eyes and the Arctic and the glowing Cloud9. I mean, doesn't get much drippier than this shit. And then for the secondary, we're obviously going to be using the SMG over the pistol. So the SMG, we're going to be using the same scope again. And then for the barrels, if you are on MNK, you're going to be running the flash hider, and on the controller, the extended barrel. And then the same thing here, if you want the laser or not. And for me, for example, especially for secondary weapons, you are going to be wanting to use the laser or no matter your playstyle, because the main reason you usually switch to secondary weapons is that if you run out of bullets on your primary weapon, and that means you're in the middle of a fight and you need to get the gun up as fast as possible. Because the laser, it decreases the ADS time, but not much though. I mean, like 0.04 milliseconds, so not even half a millisecond, but it still decreases it, so we take all the advantage we can get. And then I of course have the black eyes here, and then a little different charm. I'm not sure which charm looks cleaner, this one or this one. I'm just gonna use that and this one. And then, but yeah, you're not gonna be using, even though I have the black eyes on the pistol, we are not gonna be using the P229. We're gonna be using the Bearing Knife, which is obviously the superior choice here. And then for the gadget, it is kinda situational, but most of the time with the Echo's playstyle, because you're not gonna be moving a lot, I'm gonna show you exactly how to use the yokai drones later, especially after this section. I'm gonna be showing you how to use them properly, how pros use them. And for the playstyle, the deployable shield is a very strong and viable option. But also, if you are more for an aggressive player and don't just like to shit and sit around on the drones most of the round, you're gonna be using the impact. But I'm gonna be going over both playstyles later, so you can choose this pick now. But most of the time you're gonna be using this. It's because there's gonna be shotguns and impacts on other people in the team. So most of the time deployable shield is the superior option. But now we're gonna go into some gameplay tips and tricks on how to actually play this operator. So let's go. So here we're in bank, guys. You can find Echo right here, just the first row and 2 in the bottom, so on the 3rd row down. And then this is gonna be the loadout we're gonna be running, and you should most likely be using the exact same loadout, except the attachments vary based on if you're MNK or console. or I'm on PC on controller, so that's why I can use the mouse like this. So I'm not console player, but I am a controller player. But yeah, let's go guys. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to play the operator now. So what you're gonna want to do is at the start of the game you're gonna do, and it depends if you have the impacts or this, but you're obviously always shoot the windows. What it does is when enemies repel outside of the windows, the windows basically mask the sound of the repelling. So you're gonna be able to hear them so much better, know if they're there if you shoot the windows. But now, what you're gonna want to do is you have 3 yokai drones. I mean, this is actually huge. It used to be only 2, but it got the buff. So you're gonna want to leave 1 inside, like right in the where it's like it can easily access both sides. Like, so right here is a good place. Of course, if you're in an actual game, you're gonna put it like somewhere more hidden, but right here, like close to sight, inside, like literally inside of sight, close to both bomb sites. And then the other one you're gonna be leaving for roam, which is gonna be close to sight roam. You're gonna be leaving one like common places they push from. So you're gonna leave one of them like right on top of here or something. They always push here, So you're gonna leave one here for the roam, and then so that's inside, and then next one is right next to sight, but on the roam, and then you're gonna be leaving the third one offside. So maybe like right here. So you're gonna see enemies right here. And they never expect it to be like so offside. And you can even put it like in some very niche positions, like for example, you can drive it all the way to the open area, for example, because they like to push here as well. I mean, you can just, and then once you see them coming, you can put in your drone, you can follow them, and then they're coming here. Yep. You can always, the most important thing is an Echo. You have to keep your mic on, man. Like you have to, or at least put in the team chat. Like you have to inform your team where they're going, at least per minimum ping them like this, ping where they are going. But then you're gonna see them, and then what the ability is you, when you press shoot button, the drones, all of them shoot, and you have infinite amount of recharges. It has these disrupting things, that EMP bullets kind of thing, that and it actually destroys those things. So what it does is it disrupts enemies. No matter what they're doing, it resets. So the best example for this is if they are planting right here. Let's say I'm planting right here, and I see them. They're planting right here. I come here. I shoot myself with this. As you can see, I didn't even press it off. Like it took me off of the thing. So this happens, and they stop whatever they're doing, getting this drunk ass, weird ass state. So that's what it does. And how you're gonna use that is in the last 20 to 30 seconds of the round. Echo is the most strong and best defender in the entire game. It's literally the strongest operator in the entire game in the last 30 seconds, half a minute of the round. Because it disrupts enemies so much, they can't do literally anything. Like if you are a good Echo player, if it gets to the last 30 seconds of the round and you're alive, there's nothing they can do. I mean, absolutely nothing. So Echo is definitely one of the best, most underrated defenders in the entire game. And then one more thing, how you're gonna use the shield, for example. So what you're gonna do is Echo, you put down your drones like this, like I told you. One inside, one right next to the side, and one offside. Except this is pretty next to the side as well, but one offside like this. And then what you're gonna wanna do is either put your impacts and then impact like areas, or take one with you for extra quick getaways, or if you face a shield. But if with the shield, for example, you can put it right here or right here. What you're gonna be doing is just staying here, staying in a safe spot, and of course these are gonna be reinforced, no big assholes like this in here. Safe spot where enemies are not can't get to you quickly, and you're gonna be wanting to the offside drone like. What you want to do with this, for example, the offside, like that's right next to the side, this drone is very good to have like very close to you, so you're gonna see where enemies are. But with Echo, this is like the passive playstyle that I talked about with the shield. But if you want to use the impacts, then what you would do with the impacts, for example, let's respawn with impacts. What you want to do with these, you have impacts now. You can put like one per side setup or something. Or even both, but let's say I put only one and then here's over there. So let's say I did those side setups and have one impact in here with me. Let's say I'm roaming right here. So what you can do, and there's like no camps or anything, maybe they shot the camps. I'm roaming right here. Like Echo's a good roamer, so it's 2 speed, 2 health, so not 3 health, which is good. I'm literally right here. I can drone myself in kind of like an attacker and see right there. Let's say I see somebody walking right here. I'm gonna shoot them and then go in and kill them. I mean, that's how you're gonna play the operator, like, aggressively, and then while you have one impact, let's say that wasn't there, I can make a quick getaway, if I didn't fuck that up. I can make a quick getaway there, and get out of, get away from the enemies, and then they come behind me, and then I can shoot their heads off. So that's how you're gonna use Echo, and also, I wanna kind of see here. Yeah, I forgot these guys existed. But I kind of want to try, because you can disrupt these with impacts. Does it work with echoes? No, it does not. But as you can see, if I respawn with impacts, it's like a very good tier. I can shoot these, destroy these with impacts. So you can see, now it's destroyed and doesn't make that annoying as sound. So you can use that to your advantage as well. But yeah, and this gun feels like, it's like really nice. Like it feels so smooth. It feels so nice. And then once you run out of ammo, I was gonna show us run out of ammo like that, I can just quickly switch to the other gun. But yeah, this gun is really smooth. And then I'm also gonna show you some MK, although I am on PC or controller attachments right now. But yeah, this is a very good gun. It's like, especially when it had the Echo, it was like so good. But it's still a good gun. But I shouldn't even say those guys. But yeah, it's a good gun, guys. I'm now gonna go into some gameplay tips and tricks. Here we got some banks, so I can literally perfectly show you guys what we just learned. So let's go, guys. Water break also. Oh. I'm gonna show you exactly how to play this operator, so let's go through everything we have went through. So now we're gonna see it all in practice and how to actually do it in game. So let's get it, let's go, guys. So make sure to drop a follow and like if you enjoyed the video so far. So here what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little more aggressively this round, because I still have my impacts edited. I can't play passive, but I guess we'll play aggressive now, guys. So what we're gonna wanna do is, first of all, put on a roaming right here, because this is a very good roam spot for enemy, or for us to like surprise enemies off guard. It's also going to work as a fake roam, and it gives off line of sight for us to easily roam around, and also for the enemies, but since we're going to be the ones here first, so it's going to be for us. So, and then what we're going to do is put one Echo drone right here inside, in a good spot, like we talked about, one here off-site, and one here even further off-site. We're going to chill here for now and put them in place. So this drone has a very nice spot right over here. And then this drone can be tucked in on this corner, and then this last one can be on, we can put it right here. It looks like some of them are already flooding in. So what we're gonna do is look where they are. Right here on ping 3. Somebody's right here on ping 3. So what you're gonna do is at least ping them for your enemies. They're droning. One is right here on the window. Probably get a good pick there. No luck with the wallbang. Thorn got him. Nice. Lion's gonna last 4 seconds since he got buffed. What we're gonna do is just stay here in the good corner. This is kind of bad corner because it allows the line of sight for that. And our inside drone got destroyed. What we're gonna do is put the farther drone inside, because our inside drone that was inside got destroyed. And why is there nobody? Alright, I kinda knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna drone her in. Right there. Right there. Can I please get in? Oh my god. Not sure if our teammate here is having an army training session or some shit. Why would you open that? I mean, in what situation is opening that a good thing? I guess in that situation. Let's get a scope. So here we are, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little more aggressive playstyle, and here goes the drone. Didn't get it, unlucky, but we're gonna play a little more aggressive. So as I said earlier, we're gonna put one Yoka right there in sight, and then one right next to sight, like right there, And then the last one, where's this drone? Probably up there or something. These are like some really good drone spots. I guess they didn't use them. No, there he is. Let's get it. And then that's gonna be right there, not Blades, freaking bandit, man. We can actually play right here. This is a good safe spot. And then we'll leave one yokai right here, one inside right here, and then third one like offside, deep offside. Are they using a zero cam, man? Oh! Almost saw my drone, holy. Like right here. And now we're in a very good spot here. We can actually go even on this one because we can drop down easier. Actually, let's just drop down straight away. And mask down our noses by shooting down. And then we're gonna play right where Ritual is gonna be playing. But like I showed you before, we can impact the other. We can impact this so they don't know when we're. So now we're gonna be going over the little more kind of passive playstyle, which that one was so passive. I'm gonna actually do the full-on offense playstyle right now. So this is how you play the operator like super duper aggressive. And we're gonna be playing on MNK this round. So we're gonna be putting on the MNK stuff. So that and then flash hider, and this looks beautiful, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. As I said, one drone inside, one drone right offside, where they push from, and then one drone very offside. So let's put it like second floor or something above side. That's actually a good one. We can put like if the site is in first floor, we can do above side, which is good because they always like there as well. So we're gonna do a very aggressive playstyle now. Let's just put the drone. Oh shoot, these annoying as things, man. They're just good. Yeah, put it right here above side. So they're gonna be most likely pushing from here or something. We can put it right here. Nice, guys. So we're gonna go in here, see if they're on our drones. All right, and a good, very good counter to echo is actually Doki, because if it's the last second, like last 30 second 1v1, or of course I'm Caveira got this. Let's see, they're here. Bar, right? So if the what was the last one? I don't even know. Because if she calls us, that we can't use our drones basically. And let's see. Oh, he's outside right there. So what we're gonna do is jump out because we're gonna be being aggressive as hell. So we're gonna jump out. Jump out again, I guess. I guess not. I literally couldn't jump out of that. Hello, drone. And one thing we can also do. Hello. He's gonna be running right there. We can use like yokai drones outside. There's actually a very good thing you can do with them to like spawn peek. I'm actually gonna do it straight away. So watch this, guys. All right. There goes that guy. Now hopefully this time we can get the runaway. And what I'm actually gonna do is, this is actually a beautiful strat, guys. So we're actually gonna be playing right here on where's the door? Where I missed the door. I mean, we're gonna be playing over the second floor. It's right here, and then they're gonna always push from here. So we're gonna be here, and the drone is gonna be right here, and we're gonna see where the enemies are, and we're gonna impact this door and run here and shoot everyone repelling. So this is actually gonna be a crazy strat. So let's go, guys. Looks like everybody on our team got a kill. That's nice. So let's put one right here, and then our actual drone we can put like right over here. And then the other drone has to for sure go in this room, because this is where they attack like always. So one of them goes right here. Alright. What we can actually do is, because impact makes so much noise, we can do that. And then we'll leave the last one right there. And then we ourselves go here, but we're gonna barricade this door down right before it hits 0, so they're not gonna be able to hear it. At 2 seconds now. So we're gonna go into this corner. We're gonna be on hello. Be on this cam right here. And I guess just hope and pray that. Nice. There we can see them repelling. There's one guy. I mean, that's how. I mean, this is how you play the operator, guys. This is how you play Echo. What? He's there already? And guys, here there's actually a very nice spot here. So what I'm gonna do is, this is actually like so complicated. Just it's so complicated, it's hard to even explain. Just watch. Is this? Oh my god! What the fuck? That's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This skin actually looks so fucking clean. Look at this, the black guys, the other black guys here. It's like full on black knight armor, basically with this goggles. I mean, this is so fucking clean. Clean. Might as well start playing Echo more. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and that this was helpful. And if it was, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, man. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless.